spectacle is not a collection of images, Debord writes, rather it is a social relationship between people that is mediated by images.
The society of the spectacle is a self-implicated idea, and from firstly reading the title I get a slight understanding. Although further readings I swing to the idea that Debord is stating modern society is merely about living, but about seeing and being seen. This feeling led me to look at how consumer society is being led. We the masses are shown spectacular images of celebrity life that insecurely presents who the public is.
We're going hopping today where things are popping. The Philadelphia way, we're gonna drop it on all the music they play on the bandstand. We're going swinging, we're gonna swing in the crowd, and we'll be clinging and floating high as a cloud. The phones are ringing, my mom and dad are so proud. I'm on bandstand.
Societies where modern conditions of production prevail, life is presented as an immense accumulation of spectacles. Everything that was directly lived has receded into a representation.
So let's look at a corporate brand. First of all, let's start with Nike. Nike is a leading sportswear brand in the world, and the success is the relativity in their campaigns. First, they tell me what to do, then they tell me who to do it with. Run further, endurance, I will probably need durable trainers from Nike. Run faster, aerodynamics, also can I purchase tights from Nike. And finally, I shall download the Nike Plus app to share my stats like a true professional.
Excuse me, sir, what's that in your hand?
It's my mobile telephone.
Really? What model is that?
1970s mobile telephone.
1970s?
That's a bit old, isn't it?
Does that even work?
I was trying to call someone earlier, but it didn't work. Would I be able to use yours?
Yeah, sure.
What is this?
It's the iPhone 6 Plus.
Is this a phone?
Yeah.
What year is this?
It's 2015. What's so strange about this?
The Apple logo looks similar to that lady's phone. I'll go in here. Oh hey, excuse me.
The sheer fad item perfectly expresses the fact that as the massive commodities become more and more absurd, absurdity becomes a commodity in its own right. So basically, my question is that will I be consumed by religious zeal, and will I become intimate with this commodity and submit to the spectacle? Am I gonna have an outpouring as a consumer of religious zeal in honor of the commodity? No, am I gonna have, am I gonna be passionate with the computer? Waves of enthusiasm for particular products are propagated with lightning speed. A film sparks a fashion craze, or a magazine launches a chain of clubs that in turn spins off a line of products.
Pseudo-cyclical time is a time that has been transformed by industry. The time based on commodity production is itself a consumable commodity, one that recombines everything that the disintegration of the old unitary societies had differentiated into private life, economic life, political life. The entire consumable time of modern society ends up being treated as a raw material for various products put on the market as socially controlled uses of time. A product that already exists in a form suitable for consumption may nevertheless serve as a raw material for some other product.
I ran into a few people in the Northampton town centre, and each person owned an iPhone, but not each person owned the latest model, and the group of people who owned an older version of the iPhone downplayed its function, and the group of people that owned the newer model of the iPhone boasted about its function and its value. And so I ask, is the value a reflection of its functionality, or is it valued by its cultural relevance in terms of owning the latest model? Perhaps I will test the iPhone 6 Plus, and I may understand the relationship between being owned and being the owner.
The life of filmmaker Guy Debord was entwined with complex and far-reaching changes in French and global culture. His interest in film began early in his life in the late 1940s, when he wasn't allowed to do much more than attend films. A founding member of the Situationist International, the concept of the spectacle was essential to a situationist theory. Debord states that the spectacle is not a collection of images, rather it is a social relationship between people that is mediated by images. It is far better viewed as a Weltanschauung that has been actualised, translated into the material realm, a worldview transformed into an objective force. Debord mentions in The Society of the Spectacle that culture is the general sphere of knowledge and of representations of lived experience within a historical society divided into classes. What this amounts to is the power to generalise, existing apart. Gaining its independence, culture was embarked on an imperialistic career of self-enrichment that was at the same time the beginning of the decline of its independence. Based on this, it is possible that Guy Debord would think that the iPhone was something else that divided society into classes, like for example, people who have got the latest model, people who have the earlier models, and people who don't have iPhones at all, and maybe thinking that having the latest version of the iPhone amounts to having more power.